No, I don't want to restart the campaign. What is happening here? Oh no! That's the swarm. Scorn swarm. That's a lot of missiles. Haha! Take that! The From the Depths campaign, now with diplomacy and an actually working AI. Yeah, took long enough. But it's time to restart. I don't think continuing the last campaign is a good idea. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Because, yeah, it was somewhat boring. The AI was just not able to be really anything of a threat. But now this is going to be different. I already did some testing in single player and yeah, it was actually threatening from not quite the beginning but almost. And the menu is still broken. Okay, this is already attempt 2. I had to restart because this menu is broken. I thought I had fixed it, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, I'm just going to continue on with this. No, not that. So, what I'm doing now is I'm just spawning in a couple of capture craft. These are just small airships.
Listening. Listening. Moving out.
And they should be repaired. Now, okay,
Moving
now
out.
the
Moving out.
fortress is actually repairing. So, quick look at the map. For some reason the fog of war is gone. This only happens for new campaign saves. I don't know why, maybe it is not supposed to happen and just happens because I'm in beta test. But I actually prefer this. Well, I prefer this in conjunction with the new diplomacy. Speaking of which, every, well, certain amount of time a meeting starts. At the beginning it's after, I think, 1 minute or 2 minutes, I'm not sure. Would have to look at the recording. Well, you can do that. And then it takes some time after the, until the next meeting starts. It depends on what you actually do, and I think there are also special meetings that can be that can happen if someone feels threatened or so. Okay, now there are, well, first there are the different factions. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain them, just go with my mouse quickly over them. I don't know why the Deepwater Guard was changed. Well, probably this is probably one of the lords. Slightly Pirates of the Caribbean inspired. And I think that's a good thing. The Steel Striders, where they now have someone new, I don't know how to call that. Anyway, so it starts, this meeting comes up after 2 hours, but depending on what decision you make, you can extend that timer. So yeah, I think these decisions are always a little bit random, and I also think they are a little bit questionable, because what happened to me in single player was the Steel Striders teaming up with Twin Guard and Scarlet Dawn to crush the Grey Talons. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, the beams that come down, they show relations. So if I go, for example, to the Twin Guard with my mouse, you can see that they really like the Steel Striders, and they also like the Grey Talons somewhat, probably because they are at war with the Scarlet Dawn. Apparently they don't really dislike the Scarlet Dawn. I don't understand why. Only the Grey Talons do. At this point no one is at war with anyone, but that will change soon. So let's look at the options. Lead a war against Onyx Watch, Deepwater Guard and Twin Guard. Okay, it's always weird that Onyx Watch and Twin Guard are teamed up so often. At least you can attack them simultaneously. This is just weird. Okay, you can also join the Deepwater Guard in a war against Onyx Watch, Steel Striders and Twin Guard. You can also join the Onyx Watch against Steel Striders, Deepwater Guard and Twin Guard. This is all a little bit weird because at this point they are not at war, but this is probably what they are planning. You can also just attack these four. I did that in single player and it was a tough fight, and I eventually quit because I wanted to record this. I don't think I'm going to be doing that unless there's no better option. Lead a war against Onyx Watch, Deepwater Guard, Lightning Hoods, and Twin Guard. Oh, right, Twin Guard instead of White Flares. Okay, join Onyx Watch in a war against Deepwater Guard, White Flares, Lightning Hoods, and Twin Guard. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. Lead a war against Onyx Watch, Deepwater Guard, White Flares, Lightning Hoods, and Twin Guard. Okay. Join Scarlet Dawn. I never had that before. In a war against Onyx Watch, Steel Striders, Deepwater Guard, White Flares, Lightning Hoods, and Twin Guard. And join Grey Talons in a war against Onyx Watch, Deepwater Guard, White Flares, Lightning Hoods, Scarlet Dawn, and Twin Guard. Okay, so basically everything except the Steel Striders are involved. Would be involved. Yeah. Also, this would ally us with the Grey Talons. Okay, that might not be the best example, but let's say I would do this, and we would join the Onyx Watch, be in basically in a faction with them, so we could also cross through their territory without a diplomatic penalty. I haven't tested that, but other factions seem to be doing that. So yeah, you can now assist your allies, which is definitely nice, and I almost forgot that. And also the AI will team up with another AI, which can be good, but it might not be good if a Lightning Hood's air unit teams up with an Onyx Watch unit that is basically stationary and then takes eternity to arrive. I had that. Okay. So, wait, where was... Oh, here. I'm really thinking about this. I mean, it would be a tough fight, but we at least have the Great Talon. Okay, the Great Talons might just get crushed in that situation, and I don't want that to happen. Joining the Onyx Watch isn't the worst idea, but I don't want to fight the Steel Striders, at least not yet. That would be a lot better. I don't really want to fight the Twin Guard, but I mean, the Onyx Watch could take care of that. Also, important, some decisions will cost commodities, some will yield commodities. This is apparently what other factions will pay you, or what you have to pay these factions. For example, if I would join the Onyx Watch in a war against a couple of factions, including the Twin Guard, the Sea Striders like the Twin Guard, and apparently I need to pay them. No, they are not included. I need to pay Grey Talons and Scarlet Dawn. Okay, this is weird. Anyway, I would get a reward from the Onyx Watch, also from the White Flayers and from the Lightning Hoods, probably because they are not involved and we are crushing their enemy, the Twin Guard and the Steel Striders. Okay, maybe a little bit of lore in there. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm going to go with this option. At least that time I will have an ally in the form of the Onyx Watch, but also another enemy in the form of the Twin Guard. But still, that is going to be much better. I'm hoping that I can hold off the Deepwater Guard, the White Flies and the Lightning Hoods alone, so the Onyx Watch can take care of the Twin Guard. This will cost some commodities. I think this increases depending on how much you are worth, how powerful you are, but currently, yeah, that's our territory. A single tile, and we don't have much. Oh, also, this option would mean that the next meeting would happen in 6 hours. This also 6 hours, 6 hours. This 8 hours, okay. 10 hours, I didn't know that could happen. Oh, yeah, 12 and 12. Also, abandoning the talks will just, yeah, you will go to war with everyone. Okay, join the Onyx Watch. So, now we can see what the others are doing. Oh yeah, we are also bribing the Steel Striders. They don't like that, but at least they are getting money from it. And we are also bribing the Scarlet Dawn. I don't really care about bad relations with the Scarlet Dawn. I mean, they definitely need to die at some point. Okay, and here we are declaring war and the relationships are deteriorating. However, you can still have positive relations even if you are at war. Although you shouldn't really fight the faction you have good relations unless you are fine with having worse relations. Okay, so the Sea Striders still remain neutral. The Onyx Watch, well, same situation as we are, but with flipped allies. Scarlet Dawn, okay, they are at war with the Great Helms. This makes more sense. Okay, they were also at war with the Great Helms in my testing, but with the Twin Guard and the Steel Striders, that doesn't really make sense. Twin Guard, yeah, they are in a better spot, but apparently the menu puts you in a situation where you are on the weaker side, which makes sense because the player is generally stronger than an AI faction, for obvious reasons. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's just the reverse of what we already had, so let's continue. Oh yeah, the ally sign and crossed swords, because we are at war. And here it also tells the time until the next meeting. Okay, and because we can see everything, there should be many surprises. That said, I of course had surprising orbits showing up. Orbits are part of the Lightning Hood's Air Force. They are rather expensive, not really big, and surprisingly fragile. Luckily, no one really begins with any amount of force, but they do have a lot more resources, so they can grow much quicker. And they also have a growth booster. I don't really know how that works. They are probably just getting twice the amount of resources compared to us. Okay, I guess it's time.
Moving out. Receiving. Moving out. Receiving. Moving out.
Oh no,
Moving
no,
out.
no. That would capture this tile for the Onyx Watch. Capture for ally. I don't want to do that. I wouldn't have problem capturing, for example, this tile or this up here, but I would like to have a wider avenue towards the Deepwater Guard. This might take a while. Although that said, I can already start building the first vessel, and I'm already there. I don't need to teleport again. It does say I can afford 0.5. Oh right, it does count the commodities, not communities.
Receiving.
That of course means that there's more to more to use, but I don't want to use the commodities just yet. The music is rather quiet, but I'm still afraid that I will get a couple of claims. I had those problems with previous From the Depths videos because most of the music is not copyright free. Also, the Golden Trench. Actually, the Golden Trench is only the apparently second best resource zone. I haven't checked all of them, but I've seen that this resource zone where the Devil's Curse went up, it's hard to hit. Okay, there. Devil's Curse Crater. It does have a good growth, and it actually has more resources than the Golden Trench. Also, it benefits from 8.2% of the world's material replenishment, which is relatively much, and the Golden Trench only benefits from 2.4, although it does have slightly higher growth. No. It has a slightly lower, it grows slightly less. However, the home resource zone, the Traveling Garbage Patch, has actually been nerfed. It only benefits from 1.6% of the world's material replenishment. I think it was 6.8% before, which was sometimes so much that the resource zone was just not growing quickly enough. So it was just replenishing the reserve forever until millions were stacked. Oh! The first combat vessel. Yeah, these are all trade vessels. The current is just a trading ship. Where the pedal gun is rather slow, 12 meters per second, almost Onyx watch speed. And it's just a pedal gun. I mean, the pedal gun can be threatening if your ship is made out of wood. The ship I'm currently building is made out of metal and alloy, so it's not really going to be a threat. Yeah, these are all trading vessels. Conestoga, Spear, and a trading fleet. The Conestoga is an amphibious vehicle. Here's the pedal gun and a grouper, so 2 combat vessels. Oh, 3. Okay, it's just a flying squirrel. Oh, I
Listening.
forgot
Moving
something.
out. Moving out. Receiving.
92%. The flying squirrel is not really scary, but I would like to have a combat vessel.
Listening. Moving out. Listening.
No, no,
Moving
no,
out.
no, no. Go back.
Listening. Moving out.
No! Oh, okay.
Listening. Receiving.
I'm not going to risk it.
Listening.
You know what? The seagulls are armed. A little bit.
Listening.
And they are probably hard to hit for the flying squirrel's missiles. The flying squirrel does have flares, but these missiles are radar guided, so they still have trouble hitting. This could take a while. I wouldn't be too surprised if the Seagull was a superior combat vessel compared to the flying squirrel. Oh! Okay, it was just a squirrel missile. Knocked out the engine. What kind of guidance is in here? APN guidance. Probably need better fins. Or... how good is the turning? 55 points. Okay, that almost doubled the turning speed. Nope, still no hit. Okay, I think the flying squirrel still won this. Although I could? No, I'm not going to. If the flying squirrel was coming in for a ram, I would just place a nuke up. But no. No, that's unfair. Oh, our material containers got knocked out. No wonder that we don't have materials anymore. Okay, these tiny thrusters are somewhat weird. Oh, we are repairing with commodities. Okay. I will capitulate.
Listening.
You go
Moving out.
back.
Moving out.
No,
Listening.
no, no,
Moving
no,
out.
no, no, no. Not you. If this happens again, Okay. That's annoying.
Listening.
You know what? If you do this, I am going to respond. I don't think I need to change something with these missiles, but instead reduce speed. If you annoy me too much, I will just delete you. Okay, maybe just put this to 1. Ah, wrong button. Okay, we are too far away. The damn thing is too maneuverable. Honestly, I feel like placing a particle cannon on here and blowing that thing out of the air. Okay, I had enough. Yeah, I guess this one. Okay, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Maybe I should stop. It needs to be close. No materials. Okay, a few hits. Stop firing those missiles, they are just a waste of ammo. By the way, why is the flying squirrel not firing, or are the missiles oh, it is firing. And it hits occasionally. Okay, that doesn't work either. Yeah, why not? Simple laser? It just does have a range of 500. Okay, 500 meters are not enough. Let's continue. How many times did I say that the flying squirrel was weak? Okay, still, this is not a combat craft, and I mean, the ship I'm currently building would just one-shot it. Probably. This is still embarrassing. Okay, maybe I should just modify the missiles. Maybe I should use APN guidance. This is why I don't like missiles. They are always unreliable when you need them the most. Did I say something?
Moving out.
At least the threat is gone. Okay, the annoyance is gone. The pedal gun is... yeah, almost 2/3 the way here. Why is the grouper returning? Okay, now we have 2 groupers. Okay, I guess it's time now.
Moving now. Moving now.
That pedal gun is not going to arrive. Because the Sinner's outpost is going to be dead before that. Maybe I should teleport to my ship. Yeah, the Sinner's outpost is already disassembling, falling apart. Losing bits. I think that's an appropriate expression. That was a big bit. There's ammunition stored in these turret bases. There. Well, there was ammunition.
Receiving. Receiving.
And also destroy this pedal gun. I hate that. The particle cannon, it does have a failsafe, but it still tends to shoot the first turret, the A turret. Yeah. 360-degree time frag. It does leave a few scratches. But my kinetic cannons and the particle cannons leave more scratches. And for some reason, if I hit the shift key while steering, the game just nullifies my steering command. I think that's related to my keyboard. I really need a new keyboard. I mean, this is from 2010. It came with my first computer, so you can probably imagine it's a generic, cheaper keyboard. But it's reliable, mostly. Yeah, it's the kind of keyboard you can put in water, then take out and immediately use again. Okay, maybe not quite that extreme, but yeah. I haven't even shown the pedal gun. It does have shields. And it's supposed to be armed. Well, these are pretty much paper cannons. But still, it can shoot back. Does it have ammo ejectors? No, but it appears to be autoloader only. Oh, no, are these belt feeders? They are belt feeders, apparently. So I guess these cannons are now on cooldown. Which also means they are not quite as volatile. But it also means the longer we wait, the more volatile they become. Not volatile enough. Apparently the pedal gun was quite powerful back in the day when 2014 was still around. Yeah. But back then frag was also much more powerful. No wait, that was in the age of the custom cannon. I'm not playing for that long. Only for a little bit over a year. Okay, that's it. Oh, the harasser is... Oh right, that's a combat craft. And it apparently tried to attack the Onyx Watch or me. Probably the Onyx Watch. Pandemonium? 2, 1? This? Uh-oh. Oh no. How big are you? Probably tiny. Well, not that big by volume, but the cost of this thing. I mean, 336,000 materials. I could build a small battleship for that. Literally, not even a small one. Oh no, this is going to be annoying. Wait, how am I supposed to beat this thing?
Receiving.
Fuck!
Moving.
No!
Listening. Moving out.
Okay, the AI just had a brain dead moment. Thanks. Please don't move.
Receiving. Moving now. Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Please return. Every time I look away, I think it's moving again. Ugh.
Receiving.
Well, the basic resource gatherer is not that expensive. No, that one. The other one is for the land campaign.
Listening.
Still, this menu is freaking me out. It's because I'm playing on a 1440p screen, but on 1080p, because the poor GTX 980 cannot really handle from the depths in 1440p. At least not 60 FPS, more like 50.
Listening.
Or 40 if the situation is bad. So I'm using normal 1080p until I can get an upgrade. Maybe in a year or so. It's not even my graphics card. It belongs to a friend. Speaking of graphics card, another weird thing is, well, the graphical glitches that are not happening anymore. Wait. Why are they not happening anymore? Oh, there they are. Now I need to zoom in. Yeah, so phantom shadows. I don't know why. And I think I also have another problem. Should I show that? I'm going to do that. Apparently, yeah. For some reason this pipe is invisible. I mean, I have experienced a lot of driver issues, including artifacts with this GPU. But it might also be... the reason might also be that I'm not using Windows anymore. I couldn't stand it, so I switched to a Linux operating system, and NVIDIA drivers are not really sophisticated for Linux operating systems. Oh no 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 no! Oh, okay. Oh no no no! It's an orbit. Oh, that's going to be painful. I had problems with these orbits in my single player campaign, but yeah, they are not that strong, surprisingly. But I also had another ship, and I'm always forgetting that I have a separate folder for ship prototypes because I'm usually building ships. No, I'm always clicking on 27, not 26. So.
Listening. Listening. Water mode at your service.
So yeah, this destroyer is not going to do much against the orbit. Well, somewhat with its cannons, but it's still mainly armed with torpedoes. And of course the orbit is a plane. But still, it's going to be a punching bag. Yeah, rather expensive, although quite small. And of course now it's stationary. Just like this thing, whatever it is. Well, it doesn't have an altitude indicator, so it's probably a hydrofuel. Oh, a javelin. I don't know what that is. You got to be kidding me. No. The twin guard came down just to fight us. Oh no. Oh, wait. I didn't see that. Harasser, Scorn Swarm. No? Please don't. No, I don't want to restart the campaign. What is happening here? So, what do we have? A harasser. Okay, that's small. Scorn Swarm is stationary. No, it's not stationary. Well, we will see. It probably spawns in a lot of sub-vehicles. How expensive? 75,000. Okay, Shrike. Okay, Shrike is not really a threat. Orbit, somewhat of a threat.
Receiving.
Oh, is it already finished? It is finished.
Moving now.
Okay,
Listening.
you
Moving out.
retreat.
Receiving.
Resource gatherer, how fast are you? You should be faster. So let's go full power. Okay, I take everything. Oh, indeed you are somewhat faster. Very well.
Listening.
Okay,
Receiving.
everyone
Moving
retreat.
now. Listening. Moving out. Listening.
Basic
Moving out.
resource gatherer. Quickly.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now.
So they are all moving at the speed of the slowest vehicle, which appears to be the harasser. Yeah, it's the harasser. Still, this could be a manageable fight. I mean, it's not that bad. Scorn Swarm, whatever that is. I never fought the Twin Guard, not the Deepwater Guard. Harasser, I'm not too scared. Orbit, I already know how to fight these things. Why is the basic resource gatherer still stuck?
Moving out.
Would you please move? Oh no, you're still in play? Now you can move. So we have now some more time. Okay, this destroyer is probably just going to be a bullet sponge. I'm going to do something very cheesy. Slow down the game. And I really need a quieter keyboard. Yeah. Introducing the orbit. And it apparently just hit itself. That's why it just disassembled itself at one point. Oh no! That's the swarm! Scorn Swarm. That's a lot of missiles. Wait. Is that the Thumbite? I thought they were red. What a head is... Okay, they are properly unguided. But why do they have fins then? Well, at least they don't seem to engage this wreck. Which is a good thing. And also a bad thing because decoys won't work. This is trash. Oh, the harasser, I remember. At some point the explosion radius of the nukes was increased. I don't know if this thing was built with that in mind. Would be fun to see. Scorn. Okay, so the Scorn Swarm is just basically a fleet. Maybe the harasser is going to kill itself. Oh no, they are also... Oh no, it's the harasser. Only the harasser. Maybe I should shoot at the stuff that actually matters. Oh no, 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 no! Haha, take that! What the hell is happening? Oh no, they also have bombs! Bye bye. These bombs are probably going to be the biggest problem. Oh yeah! It got hit by a bomb. Of course. They probably don't have a safety fuse. Okay, this is just too cheesy.
Listening. Moving out. Receiving. Moving now. Moving now.
They split up. That's good. Taking out the orbit will make a lot of things easier. Okay, so the harasser is dead. The Shrike is busy. So it's only these two. And they are sadly now in one place again.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
Okay, so
Receiving. Receiving.
This is much more exciting than the last campaign. Of course. Wrong button. Where's the orbit? Oh, the orbit didn't... Wait. Indeed, there is no orbit. That's good. It's important to move because of those small bombs. Yeah, the particle cannon seems to be very effective. What was that? They are somewhat guided, maybe one-turn missiles. That was probably an ammo compartment. Oh no! I didn't pay attention! For some reason the AI had the bright idea to brake. Well, that's unusual. Dead. Dead. Personal note, don't get intimidated by large numbers. In the end, it's still just the beginning. And the craft are small and cheap. Relatively cheap. Why are you still shooting? Okay, that proved extremely effective.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
Interesting. The orbit is overall bigger than the swarm. Oh no, I didn't pay attention. This is going to be inconvenient. Oh. Well, looks like it was a good it was a really good idea to use that that basic resource gatherer to stop the fleet, because half of the fleet was taken out by it, more or less by it, more by the fleet actually being incompetent. And it's in the water. This could take... No, it won't take forever because it's too low. Well, until it floats up again. Wait, we have torpedoes. That's tasty. And now I don't have a problem with using EMP, because now we are fighting against a lot more enemies. And the AI is actually competent for once. Finally. Okay, so let's take out this Shrike and end the episode. You might be a bomber, but I don't care. I have anti-air. Oh. That's what we call a particle cannon. One of the wings just got clipped off. Well, luckily we have hit-scan weaponry. Okay, let's pull everything. Not yet.
Receiving.
Not yet.
Moving now.
But soon.
Moving out.
Okay. I hope you enjoyed this, because I really need to end the episode. I'm already recording for 55 minutes. I am tired, and I don't want to make the episodes as long as they were last campaign. So, oh. With that, have fun next time. Bye.